that I had to pick up 2 blankets. That's what I need to do. You just can't give me 2 blankets.
Any other medical complaints?
I mean, not really. I'm just here for the 2 blankets. I came yesterday twice. They gave me the blankets after the second time. I came like 2 hours later because it was way too misty and it was way too cold. Also, you guys don't even take care of me medically, so why would I check in? I just threw them away. Every time I try to come and give it to you guys don't accept them. So.
Why don't you keep them?
Because I'm not going to carry them all the way to a hospital that doesn't actually take medical care of me. I'm just going to get the blankets.
And then throw them in the trash?
I mean, yeah, because I tried to give it back to you. You don't want to accept it.
Well, we don't know what you do when you come back with them.
So you don't know where it comes from. You want me to check in, but yeah, you don't give me medical attention, right?
Yeah, just check in and get the blankets, bro. Yeah, have a seat.
You get medical attention, man? Good.
Huh?
So, yeah, just letting you know. Like, I'm just letting you know you expect me to check in, but you don't give me medical attention. How am I going to do that?
Yeah, you see my doctor, so.
I do seem like a doctor, yes. You're right. You want to try to say that as a smart aleck, but I believe I can be a doctor. Thanks.
Sure, he said
You
you
know, I have
have to be
autism.
seen by the doctor.
I don't
You
want to.
have
I don't want to
be-
argue about what he said because you're a medical practitioner. So. It's always funny. They always have like some person to protect them.
So I was last year. Or what happened last year?
I have no idea, man.
Last year was real bad because they had these tents and they completely forgot what they were doing. It took forever, and of course I told them to F off, and they tried to like escort me off the premises, and it was basically the same thing.
It actually kind of makes sense because ENT and dental surgery, you guys want to cancel my appointment like 3 days before my dental surgery or my ENT surgery? It's like they don't even want to take care of anybody medically. I'm not surprised, dude. I've already like done some crazy stuff in my life. I released the Estine list, so that's why they don't want to give me blankets, dude. That's why you see that girl right there freaking all vulnerable. She's probably gonna get trafficked. Especially through the mental health care system. Don't forget about that one. There's a lot of young people that get trafficked through that, you know? That's the real reason why they don't want to give me the blankets. Because they know they won't be able to, you know, make money off of conserving somebody. You know? That's what they do, dude. And don't forget about Halloween this year, huh? Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, man. Don't forget about Halloween this year because Armenians, dude, they had this whole place freaking... Dude, and nobody asked for those security... if nobody asked for that security footage, dude... Oh, yeah. Halloween, dude. They're all right here, man. They're all up in here, dude. This whole freaking parking lot... Freaking all types of Armenians, man. And I was like, dude, on Halloween, that's sketch. These girls are getting drugged. People, and it turns out people actually got that, like, they got violently, like, assaulted. But look, dude, you see that guy right there? He looks vulnerable now, but hey, you talk about your rights just enough, they enable people like that, man. And they keep them around the hospital or, you know, a university, so that way they could pay them off, dude. Do something really terrible to you, man. Yeah, 'cause that's what they do, man. Don't think I forgot about Halloween, dude. Last year. That's why that guy wanted to say something smart aleck, like, oh, so you're a doctor? I'm like, yeah, dude. I am smart like a doctor, man. You kidding me? I probably saved a couple of kids from releasing the Epstein list anyway, so the fact that these Armenians were right here on Halloween last year, forget about it, man. They're all crooked up, dude. They're all crooked up. That's why they canceled my appointment 3 days before I need life-saving surgery. Yeah. That's what they did, dude. And that's why they don't even give their healthcare service to anybody that's homeless. Because if you're unemployed and you're not able to be insured by them or have insurance that they're capable with, you can't get any healthcare. Yeah. And then if you can't work anywhere because, you know, somebody wants to obtain your medical records illegally and they want to gossip about you, oh yeah, you gossip and you get my, you know, my medical information illegally. I know you've done it before, dude. And also, yeah, it's been like that for a while. I've been trying to get the whole thing sorted out with like referrals, but essentially there's just like a very aggressive loop where I'm just being referred to by USC, but USC, the thing with them is that because I'm not insured by them, apparently I can't be scheduled because their scheduling was too far out. So basically they can't even, for some reason it would just cancel out. I don't know why. I have no idea why they do this. And also, the only other place that they're going to recommend me is a county hospital, and I know for a fact they're not going to do any procedures when I go there. I'm not doing that. Okay, because the bus transits are terrible to try to get back over here. I'm not going to be homeless anywhere else. I don't deserve to be homeless anywhere else. So,
Okay.
I know they're not going to do the procedure there. I'm still capitated to Southern California Hospital for 2 visits where I didn't get any medical attention. I didn't get shit. And I hate to, like, you know, use profanity, but they did not do anything. I went, and in fact, I threw up in front of their hospital. Not just a little bit. I mean, like, violent. So, actually went there twice. I owe them, like, I don't even know. I think it's like $50. No, it's not $50 for 2 visits. It's like $200 I owe them. So, I told them to resolve it. They said that they did resolve it, that apparently my insurance paid for it. The insurance never paid for it. I'm still capitated. So, I came in kind of with a good attitude, but now I'm losing patience because if I can't get a referral or anything,
Well, you're not going to get a referral from here.
well, the
You
referral,
know that. I've seen you like 10 times,
yeah.
man.
So,
You don't need to get frustrated about that. I mean, you knew that.
yeah, the referral thing, even then, it's like, if I can't even get a referral, what's the point of me going to any hospital, honestly?
Yeah, if you don't have an emergency, you shouldn't be going to the ER.
No. I mean, like, when something needs to be removed and it's not being removed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Meaning be removed.
No. No. We've done the CT scan. There's something there.
Okay.
You know there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's something there on the right side. Nobody's going to look at whatever is on the right side and be like, yeah, there's nothing there. I've talked to many people. They've all said the same thing.
Okay. What would you like us to do for you today?
You know what? I know I'm not gonna get what I need, so I just need a blanket. That's it.
Blanket? Okay.
Yeah.
We can do
You
that
want more
for you.
food?
No more
Okay.
food.
All right. I'll grab it, okay?
Dumb pedophile protecting piece of shit. Pedophile protecting when you know the cartel walks out and you know who walks in. Getting surgery too, by the way. I'm not talking about this lady, by the way. She's leaving. Sure, you knew I was gonna come in here too. That's fucking crazy, dude. I'm not worried about it. Rose Police Department, you know. You touch them. Because I already knew it was going to happen. He tried to say that nothing was on the right side of my face, so I was like, I knew if I would have started asking for, you know, any kind of antibiotics, it's all good. UCLA, they canceled any kind of surgery that I needed 3 days before I actually needed it, so, you know. It's all good, man. I don't have a job, so, you know, no job, no health insurance, no health insurance. Basically, well, if you don't have health insurance, you can't go to school. Because you're not feeling good, so you can't go to school anymore. What difference does it make? I literally got freaking bullied all the time when I was at home, and, you know, all those little tech giants were spying on my LG and, you know, my Samsung. Still have the list to show you. Yep.
I have any of the disposable blankets. I can grab you a sweatshirt and some sweatpants. That's kind of
Oh.
alternative I have.
I mean, I kind of don't need more clothes. What's the point of me having more clothes if you guys aren't going to give me...
you something warm. I don't have a blanket, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of complicated because it's like you're going to give me clothes, but I'm just going to end up throwing it away.
Okay, you don't have to take them. I was letting you know you had requested a blanket. I don't have a blanket.
Oh, man.
I'll go get your discharge paperwork, okay?
Such a waste of time.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, you guys actually kind of like meddled with something medically, but it's like I'm not going to argue with you about this right now. There's no charter members in front of me.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. You came in for dental.
I mean, I'm going
to grab your discharge report because this won't be a productive conversation. I'm going to go grab it for you.
Yeah, just thought you'd let you know. That's why you don't want to give me antibiotics because, you know, put out a certain list, but it's okay. I have the documentation right here. CAT scan at 328 plus or minus over 5,602 plus or minus. Nurse didn't recommend to remove metal bracelet. Intense heat and radiation seeming abnormal. Hashtag autism pandemic. Hashtag RFK. Hashtag Robert F. Kennedy. Hashtag new age. Look at that. Hashtag Dulu Society. Is this all? It's all right here. Because this lady actually knows somebody. That's why he's talking a little. But they'll give me radiation poisoning next time. And this is 305 over plus or minus over 5,600 and whatever plus or minus. Yep. For what? No, dude. I didn't even get a blanket. How are you going to expect me to sign anything, man? I didn't even get my antibiotics. How do you expect me to sign anything for your hospital, bro? Go on now. It's like asking me to print the receipt, but like I don't even work at the establishment. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that for you. I'm not gonna make myself look bad to make you look good. You know? Yeah. Financial assistance for a medical bill. Dude, did they take clindamycin off my chart? They did, huh? Yeah, they did. That's crazy, dude. like it when these prostitutes talk all crazy, like they run the entire show, but they actually have to know somebody. And then they get to work for a hospital too. But yeah, they took it off my chart. The clindamycin, I'm like, I have it on a chart somewhere, dude. Don't worry. Yeah. Look at that, dude. I asked for a blanket and they're trying to figure it out. They're like, dude, how do we make this kid look bad? I'm like, bro, I'm homeless because I put out the Epstein list. You're a fucking halfway trafficking ass fucking medical establishment. Please just stop talking because they're gonna figure out how many kids you hospitalized, like putting in a mental institution, and they're gonna be like, yeah, they're with the Epstein, dude. I'm like, of course, I'm in Santa Monica. What do you think their police were doing last year? Well, they weren't really doing last year. I mean, I don't even know. That police chief was like touching on girls for like, I don't even know how long, until eventually he got caught up. Kind of makes sense that a hospital would probably protect somebody like that. And then just, I'm homeless. Hey, yo. Actually, I was going to this hospital before that police chief even got caught up in whatever. The article that I'm talking about. See, dude, they're really owned by Europe, sort of. Not really, but look. They wanted me to remove the essay. Wait, this happened 3 days ago? Arrested a man suspicion of kidnapping 2 female UCLA students? And, oh, dude, that happened 3 days ago, man. Karma's not some blot you could just write down. You know what I'm saying? UCLA was the first not to give me blankets, man. When you want to lie about it and you just want to be like, yeah, we don't even have it. And we're going to try to pull out the doctor to try to, like, intimidate me, dude. Nah, it's not going to work out too good for them, dude. First off, look at that, dude. Look at that. Last August 8th, look at that. Look at that. That guy is the head of, dude, this guy is head of our healthcare services department. He's a pedophile, by the way. Yeah. RFK. Certified, real 100%. You can look it up. That makes sense. Low company Marion San Pedro, dude, they did some stuff to me, man. I don't even mean like light, dude. I mean like with the police and like some stuff out of a movie, dude. Oh, and medically torturing me too, by the way. Yeah, they tried to really put gas on me.
Is there another surgery? There's like 2 more. There's 2 more? The sheet of follows like right. Oh, okay.
I was like, why are they trying to like put gas, over my mouth? I was like, huh. They'll eventually get caught up for it. Nothing has to be apparent now, but, when like a chairman sees this and they're like, bro. Anyway, but yeah, there it all is. Dude, look at that. Wait, is this August the 8th? Is this the same day? This is the same day, dude. Look at that. Look at that Rockefeller there. It's crazy, dude. Crazy. Anyway, nevertheless, I gotta go because this hospital already discharged me. You know what I'm saying? You really thought there were, even on the advertisements, I was like, hey, crazy. That's crazy, dude. Hold on a second. Who's this one right here? Sometimes, dude. Sometimes you could sue them for your money. Sometimes it's better to sue them for other things, dude. You know? I don't always need money, dude. You know? Especially when you saw what they clearly got away with what they did now. And back on the 8th August last year. Just need to register that she was right here. Emphasis on the she, because remember, tsescorts.com. Nobody really knows what that is. Same with the back page, .com. That's governmental, by the way. Back page. It's governmental, dude. Seriously, it was on the Epstein list. I was so tripping on that too when I first saw it. I was like, what? This website right here? And I kind of thought about it and I was like, you know what? Forget about these psychiatrists and these mental health care workers. These doctors sure act strange, you know what I mean? Like, they're all like, not necessarily working for the same guy, but they kind of were. Epstein. But, they're all working for the same cause. But I remember when I was like coming here at a certain point. I don't even know why I'm keeping this. This thing is like kind of irrelevant, but I might as well keep it just in case. It might be, you know, good for something later. Because they're trying to manipulate my my medical information. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna be like, hey, they took off my clindamycin, you know, that real antibiotic. I'm not asking for no painkillers, so there's no reason to not give me what I need, bro. So all good. They're all pedos in here, man. Oh yeah, that's what she said. Call your mama. She says that pretty nice under the breath, dude. I like that shit, dude. I know they work for at the end of the day. Ever notice that like all these federal agents, like they really cannot, you know, they cannot escape that corruption, dude. They could not escape it, bro. They got turned on by the same guy ordering them around. Yeah, no. I was like, dude, that's crazy, man. Ain't that the truth, dude? Tell you it's not the truth, especially when I have like, you know, just a car freaking flashing their bright headlights on me. You know what, dude, while I'm still able to make this video, and I know it's gonna be like a little bit long, but might as well, dude, you know? Crazy, dude. Anyway, I don't think anybody understood what I just recorded right now, but hint, IDs on cars. So if I understood like what the license, you know, read, but yeah, dude, I'm just gonna try to get a blanket again. Remember, Epstein list, dude. I put out so much, man, and now I'm just not gonna go back, dude. I'm like, there's no point, because I know for a fact I'm gonna have, you know, these other teeth impact, you know, my sinuses, right? Or not even my sinuses anymore. Basically, yeah, my other sinus. and the rest of the teeth are going to impact at the bottom, and I'm basically going to lose all my teeth because nobody wants to remove my wisdom teeth. Because yeah, they'll be helping basically a underground, covert, you know, federally exempt fugitive. It's like, yeah, he's federally exempt from the clutches of our surveillance over all citizens, but we know enough about him. We surveil him just enough, and I don't know, man. There's really nothing else to really say beyond that. That's why I say I don't know, because I don't know what's gonna happen beyond, you know, my teeth being impacted. Dude, I literally had all these hashtags come up today. Well, actually, I don't know if it was yesterday, but yeah. Look at this, dude. Give us our stolen money back. Look at that. TS Escorts back page, bedpage.com. But look at this. Whole person care coordination. But look at this. Look at this. Manage healthcare plan. Yeah, really, dude. Managed care. It's like, why should I have anybody manage my care, dude? You can hardly even trust doctors now with, you know, how easy it was to basically, like, not really, but sort of expose trafficking, you know? And you basically get your life torn down. You probably didn't even have to go on the website. You probably, like, went into Starbucks at the wrong time and, like, looked at some guy with, like, I don't know, holding, like, a child's hand all wrong. And it's just like, next thing you know, you're basically like, there should be canceled and then shadow canceled. Shadow canceled basically means, like, you're canceled, like, by society, by the government, and by the deep state, and yeah. But you know how many people work for the cartel, dude? Traffic, he said. Who's being trafficked? Oh, shoot. I didn't even have to look too far. I was like, the truck passed by. I was like, man, you probably know about that. Those little crack jokes at them, dude. They're probably not gonna give me anything, dude. I don't even care, dude. The fact that I made that joke and they didn't say anything. Appreciate it. I was just here for 2 blankets because there's kind of be homeless and cold outside.
Yeah, the only thing is now that you're required to check in if you want any sources.
Don't you think I could at least get one? Do you think they could make an exception just for one?
I'll meet you by the ambulance thing. Right over there. By the way, I'll meet you over there.
Alright. appreciate it, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Wait, what happened? Man.